Okay, hello, welcome back to the channel, and today we have the Undertale Deltarune Holiday 2024 newsletter. It has just come out, I think, an hour ago from when I'm recording this, which basically, as a content creator, means that, I'm too late to this one. I know an hour doesn't seem like a long time, but I bet that there are already, like, a ton of people, like, quick, the newsletter just came out, video, short, get everything out, like, just quick rushing to get videos and out. They're probably already out. It's too late for me. It's over. I plan for this to be more of a, like, genuine reaction video to everything. I want to take everything in, kind of, I guess, analyze things a little bit. Oh my gosh, it's a flashbang. Okay, I'm sorry if you also got flashbang. The whole background is white this time, instead of the normal black that the newsletter backgrounds usually are with the white text. I don't think there has been another newsletter like this. Forgive me if I'm wrong, and the last holiday newsletter was, but yeah, I mean, it's a nice little change of pace, although it does hurt my eyes a little bit. But yeah, we have a cute little spray of Toriel, catching the snow. It's cold. Snow has blanketed the ground. In this state, it's hard to know where to find anything. Let's start by looking up. And Heat's Flamesman, Hot's Fire Guy, and Deltarune. Blue Sky, where Toby is. I don't know if he's moved. I think he just also posts on Blue Sky. Up above was the blue sky. Suddenly, a shadow appeared above you, and you have the weird, like, dog climbing thing that he posted there a couple times. Hey, are you following me or something? Hey, if you're gonna follow me around, follow me at the place where it looks like a butterfly. It flew away, and I assume this is just to his Blue Sky account. I'm full screen, so I don't want to really mess up the recording. But, I think it's pronounced Blueski. I don't think it's pronounced that way. There I tested the waters, ground, and sky. I made several posts about chicken, which actually resembles an image of a dog climbing. I even made a song about carpet. This is supposed to be chicken? There's no way. I mean, like, I get how it's supposed to be chicken. Like, I kind of get it. But, like, what are the ears? I mean, I'm not, like, a chickenologist or anything, but this really does seem like a dog climbing to me. I don't know. It is very strange for that to be a chicken. The carpet song was fire, though. The carpet song was pretty fire. In case Blueski flies away, I uploaded all the posts here as a memorial. That way, you don't even have to remember the website. I assume it's just an archive, I think. And now we have the Sands of Papyrus. No new sprites. Oh, whoa, okay, never mind. That's cursed. That is so cursed. Sans looking straight up. Papyrus, it feels oddly normal, and all the snow is going to Sans. That is cursed. That is just beyond cursed. I wish I did not see that, actually. LTS testing, game changed, and we have a little cute monster kid with a scarf. After 4 months of waiting for a stable version, we were able to update GameMaker and do public testing of its new chapter switching command, Game Change. Yeah, you actually can play as version. I think that this still... I don't know if it's still out, but I didn't play it myself. I know that it was basically the same besides a couple minor changes. I think that, like, it was just very minor stuff. I think, like, the Swatch sprite got, like, swapped for something else, I think. Or just, like, tuned up a bit. I don't know. It was just a bunch of minor changes. I thought there might have been some major. But yeah, to my knowledge, it actually was just a real, actual, like, public testing branch. No sneaky ulterior motives or, sneaky big changes included. It had some hiccups that need to be ironed out, but overall it seemed to work okay. However, as a side effect of updating GameMaker, many other changes to the underlying engine caused unforeseen issues to pop up all across the game, creating new crashes and even awakening some old bugs that were already fixed a long time ago. We've tried to fix everything we can, but it's hard to know if we got everything. One day in the future, after Dude, I read that as 364. I don't know if that ampersand looks like a 6 to anybody else, but I was like, 364? How many Deltarune chapters are there? No way! But it's 3 and 4. It's 3 and 4. One day in the future, after 3 and 4 are out, we will need to update GameMaker again in an even more extensive way, causing new and unknown bugs, crashes, and strange differences to appear once again in a game that is twice as big as it is now. That's crazy. I hope this illuminates one interesting aspect of game creation for you guys. Thank you very much to everyone that tested. Oh, Frisk! Yo! I don't know how long it feels like a long time since we've seen Frisk in a newsletter. I mean, at least like a new sprite, I guess. I know that I think there's been some Temmie art of them recently, but it's cool to see them in a newsletter. It feels like we've gotten a lot of mainly Deltarune stuff primarily, so it is cool to see some new Frisk I guess costumes here with the little not really a Santa outfit, but kind of, and of course Monster Kid is there too, I guess. Deltarune progress update. Buried in the snow was kind of ancient crystal, okay? And we have the kind of the Birdly crystal with, I think, Toby Fox in there. I guess it's some bones. It sure is ancient. It might even be 2 months old. The crystal resonated with a message. Deltarune reached a 6th anniversary. Since Undertale came out, 9 years passed, and I only released 2 chapters of Deltarune so far. Internally, chapters 3 and 4. Typo. This is my game dev. This is who I'm expected to work with here. No, I'm just kidding. Chapters 3 and 4 are basically completed besides translation and bug testing. They are frozen, waiting to be released. Impatiently, you dug it out, and it's the full... It really is just the Birdly crystal, but with Toby in there. Seems that the dog will thaw with the passage of time. Don't use the defrost setting. It will make the fur curl up and get sticky. This honestly reminds me of the whole, like, Mariah Carey, like, breaking out of the ice and, like, melting out when it's Christmas time kinda joke. I wonder if that's what it's a reference to. More Frisk, pixel art here, which I love. I guess that's supposed to be an umbrella, but it doesn't really look weird here. I guess, yeah, here it looks normal, but with the snow it looks a bit interesting. Chapter 3! Anyways, the game was tested by a professional team on PC. It's a bit strange. Some of the only people to play the game so far are just some talented and reliable guys in a room somewhere. I wonder if they liked it. We have a little Susie sleeping. I think this might be the beginning of Chapter 3. Considering that, you know, they're all sleeping in Kris's living room. I'm going to ask if they liked it. I got a response. To summarize, it was a lot of work trying to test all the subtle details and text differences in the game. On the other hand, it was enjoyable to find these things on your own. As a single criticism, it's a bit inconvenient not being able to save during certain longer portions, but those portions were totally fun, and made you excited to see what was going to happen next. That seems like a fair assessment. There is a long section where you cannot save, but it's also rumored to be fun. I don't know what this is or how that's said. Dog twiddling realistic hue and thumbs. Is this like a sinister, like, that Toby's trying to, like, convey here? I don't know. That's what the reviews say so far. Dog twiddling realistic hue and thumbs again. I don't know what this could be. Rumored to be fun. I don't know if this is just like a normal section of the game. Maybe it's a secret boss. I don't know. Again, it's impossible to really, like, say. By the way, a number of reports from the testing team were about things that seemed like bugs, but were actually intentional. Typo in the text displayed after acquiring pizza sent in redacted. Whoa, pizza. That sticks out to me a little bit because Icy, people have some theories about Icy, the kind of pizza mascot. And him, you know, I don't know, kind of being a significant player in the story or, like, lore somehow. But either way, that sticks out to me because specifically in, I think, one of the save files in Azriel's drawer, there are, like, pizza coupons. So I wonder if this is maybe referring to just either, like, just, I don't know, some pizza left around somewhere in general, or if that has to actually do with the pizza coupons in Azriel's drawer, since we know it's taking place in Kris's house. There seems to be a typo in the text displayed after acquiring pizza sent in the redacted area of redacted. I say this like I'm reading like an SCP report. After obtaining Pizza Scent, a line of dialogue from Redacted contains the word pepperoni. However, it seems the correct word should be pepperoni. So these are actually intentional, okay. Chapter 3 is pretty solid now, only console-related aspects remain. Chapter 4, and we get a little bit of a Christmas tree. The first Japanese translation pass of Chapter 4 was placed into the game. Here's some text, although keep in mind the translation is a work in progress. It will take some months before the translation is completed with a final pass. Some months, that's interesting. I wonder if, in terms of release date, I don't know if he'll say something later in this about it, but in terms of release date, if he wants to have that done before it actually releases, then that's seeming like it's gonna be, like, I don't know, like, we at least have multiple months to go, so maybe not January, if it's like gonna be a simultaneous release in all languages, which is what I assume he wants to do with it. But anyways, Inferno and Inferno. Yeah, alright. Heh, what's with you making me feel better? I almost wonder, is the heh like an all lowercase? Is this supposed to be sans on the off chance? I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too deep into that, but I don't know. The fact that it's just all lowercase kind of tips me off, and I know that sans says heh, you know, a couple times. I don't know, I guess maybe that's just the fandom poisoning me a bit. I like you too, Susie. Alright, knock it off with the stupid voice. Okay, I'm assuming that that's Susie and Rouse, or maybe Lancer, maybe Birdly, I don't know. Maybe Noelle, actually, maybe Noelle. But I don't know. Oh, here we have names. Oh, so that means here the names were actually cut off. Which means that could be sans. Because if it's just Susie and Rouse, then I feel like we would have gotten the names here on the left portion of this. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just like really off my rocker here. But maybe it says. Lancer, Susie, can you enrich my enclosure? Susie, I could punch a hole in drywall and hide toys inside. Thank you. Someday, I will do the same for you. It's kind of funny. To buy or and not to buy. Interesting. Birdly, listen, it disgusts me to say this, but as an act of charity, I will let you be the breeze under my wings. You, me, festival. Okay, either I don't understand something or it's like still translating. I don't know. El Nina. Oh, the that was one of the weather people, right? One of like the weather monsters, I think. Did it hurt when you fell? Your tag says you're the moon? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's still in some rough translation, or I'm just not understanding something. I think it's a translation aspect of it, perhaps. After the translation is nearing completion, we will begin PC testing. After that, we will do console testing for both Chapter 3 and 4. Yeah, so I think that this means, if I had to give an estimate, I think it's gonna be like March or April then. If it's gonna take, or if he says it'll take some months before a translation is done, and they're only gonna do it after the translation is done. I don't know, that's interesting. Chapter 5, oh, there is a clearing where some ice had melted. Some team members had to focus on Chapter 1, 2, and 3 bug fixes for a while, but our more recent hires have been able to work on Chapter 5 during that time, so progress has still been steady. The rate of creation is quite solid this time. Many things are in development at once. Is this Burger Pants? Is that supposed to be Burger Pants? Hit a crazy pose? It's kind of funny. So not much about Chapter 5, but that's cool that it's under development. I wonder what their plan's gonna be with Chapter 5 now, that it's not gonna be included in the next release. Because, you know, Chapter 3 and 4 are together. I wonder if 5 through 7 are gonna be all at once, or if it's gonna be, you know, 5 and 6, maybe, and then 7, you know, single finale. New merch, right, we got the important person shirt and all that. On Friday in November, the sky turned black. Soon after, items were revealed in a cartoonish shape. There are many things you can look at, but I'll talk about 2 specific revelations. Important person, sure, I'm very curious as to what this is. It's like a long mask you can wear stretched over your skin. It'll make you look more like someone with an important connection to you. You. Their love will become yours, your love will become theirs. That's what it says on the Fangamer website. That's really, oh man, that makes it so hard to determine who this is. Because in Undertale, in the Geno route, Kara has an important connection to us with being, you know, literally like our partner at the end. They're like, you know, referring to us as a team. But also, you know, it's undeniable that in Deltarune, Kris has a very important connection to us. Literally being bounded to, you know, our soul. So that's very hard to figure out who it is. Sham plush. Fangamer wanted to make another plush. I was told that many people want a plush of Sham. Okay, I'm not very confident in that one. I didn't hear anybody asking for that, but I don't know. I don't think Sham would believe that. In any case, I had to make a design. Wizard energy. Is this what he said to Fangamer to convey Sham's design? I gave them a staff with which they can cast magic, dusty magic that twinkles like broken dreams. Although it could sort of be considered official, there's no tail. Should they have a large fluffy tail? Or maybe it was torn off by cruel and loving hands. Anyway, by now, the tail in your mind should be stronger than anything I show you. Don't be discouraged. So I think by cruel and loving hands, they're talking about, like, children in the Deltarune universe who, like, kinda, like, were playing with Sham, because, again, they are a plushie. Which honestly makes sense for, maybe that's why they're a plushie, because they literally are a plushie at Deltarune. But yeah, I think this maybe refers to the whole, you know, they're played with by children, so one cruel child, like, ripped the tail off. I don't know. That's just my guess. I'm not quite sure. Again, a lot of frisk in this, you know, snowy outfit here. New song, Theodore Creature. Me and Camellia collaborate on a new song for Sega's rhythm game, Chunthanim? I don't know, I'm sorry, I don't really, I don't know, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce things at all. The song is called Theodore Creature. Creature? Each song in the game has a unique character that goes along with it. In this case, it's about a theater master who is actually a god of chaos. This was their idea. As usual for our collaborations, I created some of the melodies and the Camellia did all of the hard work. As a reference for what type of song to make, Sega sent me an example. The example was The World Revolving. Guys, this is so funny because I think that in another past newsletter, he talked about how, you know, I think it was a VTuber song, and they kind of requested that it sounded like Megalovania, which is really funny. So he's kind of like, I don't know if he's, like, done with it, or, like, he's flattered, or what. It's very, very funny. It's cool that Sega, like, is requesting Toby, though, and even, like, is wanting to base it off of, like, the Secret Boss themes. That's really cool. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the song. And we have, oh my gosh, Toriel handing Papyrus the snow umbrella and it all collapsing. Okay, it's kind of cute. Conclusion. In Halloween 2024, we announced Chapter 3 and 4 will release in 2025. This is one, like, bajillion% true. We are also working on some other exciting things that we can't talk about now. Whoa, that's interesting. Dude, I've been thinking this for a while, but, like, what if they're working? What if, like, dude, I'm trying to imagine, like, what if another game comes out besides, like, Undertale and Deltarune, like, a mini one? Like, obviously, like, after Undertale, or, like, Deltarune is, like, finally finished. Dude, I don't know. This actually gets me a bit excited. We are also working on some other exciting things. It'll take a good while to get going, but 2025 looks like it'll be an interesting year. And then we have... Wait, I can click on this? I can't click on this, right? What is this? Whoa! 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 Hold on! The December! Only Deltarune fans will get it! When it snows, me and my sister and everyone have a contest to make the biggest snow angel of all. We lie on the ground and spread out our arms and wave them until we get a shape just like us. I'm the smallest, even smaller than Kris, but I don't lose. Because after we stand up to look, Des always tells me, "Hey, look, Ellie, yours has more hidden underneath," and pushes away all the snow I couldn't reach, so I have the biggest wings of all. I wish it could snow whenever I wanted. Okay, whoa. Okay, so this is... So Ellie is obviously Noelle, and this is written from Noelle's perspective. This is interesting because in Chapter 2, we get a lot of, like, Noelle, like, angel kind of... What would you call it? Analogies, kind of similarities. Spamton refers to Noelle as the angel, I believe. So it's very interesting to see, biggest wings, more kind of angel symbolism here. And also, the whole "I wish it could snow whenever I wanted" seems like a pretty clear reference, not only to her just powers in Deltarune, but also to the whole Snowgrave route, obviously, where, her powers are amplified to the max. This, honestly, like, how hard they're going with the Noelle and Des side of the lore, it honestly really makes me think that Noelle will be a very major character, even past Chapter 2. And that kind of makes me wonder if the Snowgrave route could continue even past Chapter 2. At first, I kind of thought that, maybe there would be more weird routes in other chapters, in other future chapters. But now I'm thinking that, Noelle could return a Dark World, and we could do a similar thing with the Snowgrave route. Or at the very least, I think that means that the Snowgrave route will have some kind of major effect on the events. Again, the ending might be the same. They've said the endings are the same. But I think that the Snowgrave route really could influence things a ton. This is very, very interesting. But that's also it. I mean, that's about all the dialogue I have on this. This was a pretty good newsletter. I think that in terms of release date, if you want my guess, again, I'd say I'd probably put my bets on... It's funny because I made a tweet not, like, super long ago saying that it would be in, like, late February, which is kind of funny. But I think now, because the translation is going to take some months, which is very vague, I'm going to guess April or May. Maybe even March. I'm very confident about March to May, though. I think that that's gonna be, like, one of those months. I know that's like a 3-month time window, but I am pretty confident in it from what we've heard here. I'm trying to think of anything else to say to end the video off. But yeah, that's the newsletter. Sorry for, not getting this out as soon as, as soon as possible. Again, a ton of other people probably got me covered on that front, probably just got a bunch of videos out real quick. But hey, on the off chance, again, that you haven't seen this, then I'm glad that, we could experience this together, and this is a pretty good one. So, I'll see you next time, and thanks for watching.